You want to know what are the 3 words that are the enemy of your success? And you probably wonder, like, why am I talking about 3 words? How can words be impactful for my business? But hear me out. The words that you say are the thoughts that you think, are the feelings that you have about those thoughts, and they're showing your current results. So yes, words are very, very powerful. I'm gonna share with you as maybe these words, one of them or all of them, can be a reason why you're maybe stuck in your business. So I'm gonna share with you those 3 words and also a solution on how to overcome this and finally get into growth in your business. If you never watched any of my videos, my name is Anna Stropnik and I help network marketers grow a thriving business and create lifestyle that they love. If you haven't yet, consider subscribing to this channel. Every single week I share content to help you in your business, and also run a website, annastropnik.com. On there you have my free attraction marketing bootcamp, so you can grab that absolutely free. It's a 10-day bootcamp to show you how to grow your business using attraction marketing, so you never have to chase anyone and you have your prospects coming to you. All right, so what are those 3 words? And let's talk about procrastination first, because these 3 words are going to cause you to procrastinate. So why do we procrastinate? Because we are frustrated about something that is not working our way, and we talk ourselves into not taking action. So whatever that reason is, we just talk ourselves out of it. And we're just so nice to ourselves. We are just like really nice to ourselves. We can never like keep ourselves accountable. And it has to do, I know for me, for example, I know it has to do something with as you are growing up. For example, when I would like not succeed in something, that I really, really wanted. And I've always been like a really determined person, like really like ambitious, I want to do this. But every time I wouldn't succeed, I would fail at something, my parents would be like, especially my mom, oh, it's okay. And my dad do the same thing. Oh, it's okay. And And all of those things, when they tell you things are okay, and you'll try next time, maybe it's not for you, you don't have to fly that high, whatever. It's going to be stuck in your subconscious mind. So those are the thoughts that you're now telling yourself every time you fail at something. Oh, it's not for me, it's for other people, I'm not good enough. So it's all of your limiting beliefs. We gotta conquer that. You are meant for better things. So let's see how these 3 words can really impact you. We say things like that are really horrible to ourselves, like, I'm not worthy, I can't do this, I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm not tacky, I'm not good with computers, I don't know, or compare ourselves to others. So there's so many things. So these 3 words are, one of them is overwhelmed. When you say that you're overwhelmed, you're really causing this confusion in your life. So you're just overwhelmed, you cannot decide which thing to tackle, and then you don't do anything. So my thing to overcome this overwhelm is to be resourceful. So not always, when you're just like overwhelmed, you're just going to be stuck and you're not going to do nothing. See and think this way. What are some of the things that I can do right now to help me overcome that? If it's like something simple, and you're like maybe in a coaching program, and you're like, oh, my mentor didn't tell me this, my upline didn't tell me that, or whatever. And then you're like, okay, I have this burning question, but our next call is on Monday. And you're gonna wait until Monday to ask that question, where indeed you could be on YouTube, on Google, finding that out yourself. And if you cannot absolutely figure it out, then you ask. So you're not going to be wasting time, wasting days, waiting for somebody else to solve your problems. Okay, so you gotta be resourceful. That is one thing, to kill that overwhelm is like become resourceful, start thinking differently about things. Okay, so 100%, everything is 100% up to you, nobody else. It's nobody else's fault what's going on in your life. You're 100% responsible, so take that responsibility. Okay, so when you're in a state of overwhelm, you don't do anything. all right? Number 2 is frustration. So when you're frustrated about something, you are not coachable. So somebody who is like trying to coach you, they're like, let them calm down. They're not gonna be able to help you if you're always frustrated. Frustrated like leads to anger. When you're angry, you're like just confused and you cannot take in any information. So get that frustration down. Again, become resourceful and just think about like what 3 solutions I have for this problem. Think yourself, provide solution before you talk to someone and ask them for advice. You already have kind of your solution figured out as well yourself. So that's the second word, is frustration. And then number 3 is confusion. So when you're confused, confusion mind doesn't do anything. It's the same thing if you have your potential buyers confused. When they have like too many options, they're just confused. They're not going to take action. The same with you. You're not going to take action if you're confused. So unconfuse yourself, like figure things out. There's always like how come some other people aren't confused? You gotta like really teach yourself how to be more in a creative state, because nothing can be created when you're confused. So you gotta like always think from creation side, how can I do this, how can I do this, and then the answers will start coming to you. So the key is, like what really inspired me to do this video is because I see in the coaching programs that I'm a part of, I see people who are just stuck and they're procrastinating, they're not doing anything, and they're just like wasting space, waiting for somebody else to do something for them before they can move on to the next step, or like trying to decide forever what should I do. And then when you're taking your time to make a decision, you don't actually do anything, because you're just sitting on this like, should I do this or should I do that? Just do. The worst decision to make is not making any decision. So even a bad decision is better than not making a decision. Just do it quick, make that decision and just go. So you gotta push through the uncomfortable. In order to grow, and I'm sure you want to grow, you gotta push through the uncomfortable. That is where you're going to grow. So there is a reason why you're on this journey, why you're exactly where you are right now, because you gotta learn this. It needs to be something that you overcome. Okay, so I know like I'll mention a few of my mentors, like Kate McShay. She built a 7-figure network marketing business, but she was terrified of doing live videos. And what is her biggest strength right now is live videos. She pushed through her fears. Her content was about how scared she was about doing live videos. And now she's teaching people all around the world how to do live videos and how to grow business through live videos. Another example is Ray Higdon. If you don't know him, you probably do. If you're in network marketing, he's a legend. He was terrified of public speaking. He couldn't make a speech in his office in front of like 5 people. He spilled water on his shirt. His boss asked him if he was on drugs, and now he's the most known speaker, speaking like on all different events for network marketing and outside of our space, because he took that weakness and turned it into his biggest strength. So that's what we gotta do. Don't compare yourself to others. You're on a different journey. Somebody else is maybe ahead of you, but because maybe they invested in something else, so they know these things, and you just cannot compare yourself. You always be on your journey. Stay in your lane. This is really important. Stay in your lane. I got really inspired, like when I was like comparing myself to like some of the other influencers, and one of my friends, Sharon, actually, she told me that we were talking about one specific trainer, and she was like, well, you can be like her. And that stayed with me. That stayed stuck with me, because I'm like, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. And I've been working on it ever since. So she's just maybe a few steps ahead of me in my journey. But that's what you need to find. You need to find somebody who to model, and not be jealous and whatever. Just be grateful that they made it, and that made it possible for you to make it too. So that's how I got inspired. You are an influencer. Every single one of you watching this video is an influencer. So because there's always somebody who is behind you in their journey. There are things that you overcame, that you're overcoming right now, and you need to teach that and inspire somebody who is like just a few steps behind you. So think of that, always be sharing your journey, your struggle, your pain, you're overcoming your pain, getting to the next level is the most inspiring part of your journey. It's not when you hit the top, it's not when you hit the top level, it's actually before you get there. So hopefully this was helpful. If it was, I will see you on the next video, and don't forget to go in and grab my attraction marketing bootcamp on annastropnik.com, because there you will learn how to attract the right prospects to you, so you don't have to chase anyone on social media. Feel free to share this video if this was helpful. Thank you.